Previously, on Triple Locked Adventures, we wrapped up an epic trek along the Mangian Rim, finishing with the road section of the Arizona Backcountry Discovery Route. In this episode, we pick back up where the dirt begins, airing down and getting ready to dive back into adventure. From the smooth stretches of forest road to the challenging trails ahead, this journey promises more unforgettable moments.
This one's running, Dee.
A little trap. Got a baby calf up there, which is probably why.
Yeah.
Hi, babies.
Are you guys gonna stay? Are you guys gonna cross on me? You're gonna cross? Okay. You want to cross too? How about you, big boy? Girl? Sorry.
She's like, I'm good. All set.
It's okay.
Oh, you scared the
I
little
didn't
one.
mean to.
Look at all the babies.
Yeah, there's all kinds of babies around here. I think it's this stream that comes through. They must all love mooing at me.
As we continued down the trail, the sun started to dip lower, casting a glare that made every turn a challenge. It's that golden hour magic you love, but also kind of hate when you're driving straight into it. We pushed on. As the sun disappeared, the desert transformed into something completely different. The Baja Design's lights lit up the trail, and we kept moving. The world around us felt calm and a little eerie all at once. Eventually, we found a spot to call it for the night. Nothing fancy, just a quiet spot under the stars and the sound of coyotes in the distance. Waking up in the morning is always a bit of a gamble when you roll into camp after dark, but we lucked out. Surrounded by desert views and towering cacti, it's moments like this that make all the effort worth it. We took it slow, had breakfast, enjoyed the sunrise, took a walk with the dog, took a few corny photos, packed up, and got back on the trail. Today's goal, Pioneers Pass.
I tell you, for 63 degrees,
Air feels crisp.
yeah, the air is very crisp. There you go. Now it says 1 p.m. arrival.
Makes more sense.
But that-
Adjust it based on your speed, maybe.
Maybe. That's only in 30 minutes, though.
Yeah, it's not very long at all. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I was expecting, don't know yet, but I was expecting this to be way more treacherous.
Me too. It's possible after the designated camping area
Maybe it gets
that it becomes
harder,
more
yeah.
trail-like, less path-like.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out. I mean, the worst case scenario is we find a camp, we love the camp, and we're like,
Set up early.
let's do some video work and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yep.
We do not want to go hunting in the dark again.
No, hunting for campsites at night is not ideal. It'll happen every once in a while. Especially when you try to tackle a couple BDR routes.
Yeah.
A couple sections of BDR routes in one night.
Afternoon,
Yeah.
technically.
I saw that. I thought like,
A cow?
yeah, just laying on the side of the road up here.
Oh.
My eyes though, like where we're used to, I thought it was a black bear at first.
Oh, it's just sunbathing.
Yep. I don't want to scare him.
Oh. It's very steep for him to be.
I know. Hi, buddy. Can I pass you? You don't have to move. Hi, buddy. You're fine. Hi.
Oh, good girl.
Hi, sweetie. Enjoy that sunbathing. Yeah, when I was coming around that corner, though, I saw a big black thing on the side. I was like, that might be a bear.
Just a cow.
I'm just not used to having cows in such, I don't want to say alpine, but you know what I mean? Like higher altitudes. Look at all these big trees here. Beautiful green.
Pretty more ponderosa pine.
Yeah. Ponderosa. Remember that buffet? Did you ever go to that as a kid?
No.
No? We used to go to that. We had one in Batavia, New York, that we used to go to. My dad always liked buffets because it was affordable for bringing the kids and feed a bunch of boys.
Makes sense.
Go up there, eat 4 or 5 plates of food.
At some point, you're like, how do you feed all these boys?
Yep. And when we used to go on vacation, especially we'd go down to like South Carolina,
Yeah.
and we'd always go to Shoney's, which was like a breakfast buffet place. But they only were in the South, and we would always like, that was like a staple. We had to get a Shoney's breakfast. And you could get unlimited bacon and unlimited, you know, mashed grits and stuff like that. Yeah, it was great. I was in heaven, you know. You just get grits and eggs and unlimited bacon. This is a cool terrain here. It, you know, like if you were in New York, they would charge you for this. They'd be like, "Oh, this is like a national monument road or something."
Yeah,
like
it's $20 a vehicle.
yeah, it would be $20 a vehicle per pass. Here you're just like, oh, you can just go drive that if you want. It's beautiful. Enjoy it.
We
Be
deem
safe.
it safe, so please
Yeah.
go enjoy. And when we deem it unsafe, because we don't want to rescue your ass,
Yeah.
we will close the gate.
Yep. Pull off
Yeah, there's
spots.
all cattle in here.
Yep.
How do you keep track of your cattle?
I don't think they really do. I mean, they're all tagged. I think they know what quadrant they're in, and then.
Yeah, I guess they do. They know the general region they're in.
Yep.
And then when they have to go collect them, I guess
Yeah.
that becomes.
I would assume it'd be based on a certain age.
So you can also use cattle dogs to go help collect.
Yep. It's possible that those tags have GPS things on
I was
them.
reading on Google that there are different collars and GPS tags you can do.
Oh, for sure.
It seems like it's come a long way. I can't imagine they're cheap, but
Yeah, there was
cattle is precious, so.
the lady that was on Rogan's show, the lady that's like a wolf biologist and study. She's like spent all this time like studying wolves. She was talking about that, like the different GPS collars and stuff they've had over the years, and like how long they last and stuff like that. So I guess it used to be radio wave, and they would last a lot longer, but obviously you had to be within talking range of the wolf to be able to track it. Where now they have GPS collars, but they only last for a certain couple months or something like. So you get a lot more data and a lot more accurate location anywhere, but they don't last as long. But you know, she was saying like that, you know, the stuff is improving, like battery technology and stuff. I mean, even those Garmin dog collars are pretty cool.
Yeah, I've always wanted one.
Me too. I've always wanted one too. If Garmin wants to sponsor me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I already own so many Garmin devices.
Yeah, like I already own a whole
I think I've
lot
spent
of your devices.
$3-4 grand
So
easily,
you
actually.
don't need those, but would be cool.
Yeah.
Is if you want to send me a dog collar.
Yeah. Looks like a little fire ring, or used to be one type of thing. Somebody probably just pulled off and was like, okay. This is a beautiful, just winding, nice drive. I feel like if you have like a couple hours and you just want to go for a nice little drive, this is great.
Yeah.
Do you have more of that chapstick?
Yep.
My lips are so dry. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was hard to get to. Water too? Oh, it's leaking everywhere.
Yep.
Probably from the elevation changes. Thank you. Look at all this is all burnt.
Yeah.
It's all just dead trees standing up somehow.
That's a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Those pines.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Ooh, that wind is chilly.
It is, isn't it?
Recreation area. Camping permitted in designated sites. No shooting.
Bear country.
In bear country, which totally
We're
makes
used to
sense.
that.
Yeah. Do they have brown bear here though? I think they do.
It's a good question.
This seems like it'd be more black bear, but I could be
So
wrong.
I've seen more black bear than brown bear.
Let's see, like a little outpost or something up here.
Green
Oh,
Jacks,
It's
136.
that's a designated camp spot.
Yep. Beautiful.
There's another one. Wow, there's some cute little spots back here with like, Concrete.
Picnic tables, open toilets.
yeah, a little pit toilet, some concrete picnic tables that aren't going anywhere. Wow, that is frigid. Whew.
Your jacket?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my flannel on.
You want your flannel?
Yeah, I'll take the flannel. Yeah, I'll just slip it over me. Everybody can watch me change. Oh, it's like warm, but then that breeze is chilly. I feel like I've been living in this flannel on this trip.
You have. It's great for that though.
Oh, I love this flannel so much.
Continue on the paved road. We will.
Toll gate.
It's 7:50.
Very cute. These are all like really cute little campsites.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Goes back there.
That's awesome.
Can I get back with your fleece on?
What's that?
Can I wear your fleece?
Of course. Yeah, you can put my jacket on.
Just a little chilly. We don't want my for
Feel free to unbuckle your seatbelt. It won't ding at you. I went in with the TechStream software from Toyota and unprogrammed the ding. It'll flash, but it won't ding. See, it's flashing, but it won't ding at you. I think the gloves are in the pocket. If you get annoyed, you can take them out. I leave them in there just because it's easy to remember. Hi, Zoo. What'd you see? That cool little drive, huh? Yeah, baby. She loves it. She likes these kind of drives. She does not like the super washboardy or the like off-camber rock crawling type of stuff.
No, she does not.
cattle trap. Units 18 through 25. There are so many campsites back here that are gorgeous. Well, the good news is if we're like, oh, we just want to set up camp, turn around or something, you know, there are like 20 sites back here. Well, there's site 24 and 25, so that tells you how many there are.
Yeah, right.
Zoe's got her head out the window. Good girl, Zoe. Surprised she's not a little cold.
All that sunbathing this morning.
Yeah. Wonder what these white things are about.
Usually they're to mark trees or little sections.
Yeah.
They're taken out.
Now it's starting to get a little rougher.
Yeah. That was my guess, was that after this camp
Yeah.
that it would start to get a little bit
Makes
more
sense.
trail-like, less maintained road-like. Because most people aren't going to continue on.
No.
Continue on unpaved road.
Correct.
Now we start climbing high too.
Yeah.
I think it goes up to 6,500. I thought I saw maybe. Maybe it's higher.
It's been like 16.
Is it?
Before. Yeah. Could be wrong. Maybe it was higher. I forget. Pass is at 6154, I should say.
Yeah. Just that marker, right? Cool though. Pioneer Pass, East Mountain Trail. 214. Cool. Nice little summit up here. Caution. Fire damaged area. And in Arizona.
Trail not cleared of hazards.
Wow. Ooh, it is chilly up here, that is for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Beautiful.
The only thing that could be a massive issue is if like a big boulder had fallen down.
Correct. Not really sure how you
Well, a couple options.
think that out.
Yeah. Winching is tough with boulders unless you have like a dead man. Those like dead man, I don't know what you call those things. Man, it is frigid.
Yeah, it's cold.
Turn my heated seats and heat steering wheel on. Pros of driving a Lexus off-road, I guess, right? Wow. That view down through the mountain is amazing. A couple of these sections, I'll tell you, if you were two vehicles, this would be sketchy. I don't know what you would do.
Wait for one of these and then go as tight as humanly possible. to the
Yeah, because
cliff.
the edge looks kind of soft. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And the cacti sticking out.
Picnic guys.
Wow, this is amazing. Oh, that heat seat feels so good.
Doesn't it?
Whew.
It's like burning my butt.
Yep. Feels good on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe 6100 is the max. At that peak back there. I thought thought I had saw a topographic mark that was higher, but maybe I was looking at a different spot. That's high up there.
Yeah.
Jeez, look at these views. Wow. What? That is just incredible. Because the trail's so smooth, I'm like, I'm just gonna drive nice and slow and enjoy it. Brrr.
Do you want to take a picture or anything?
No, I'm good right now, I think. Yeah, very loose too. Kind of interested why BDR calls this the like expert line or the hard line. Although I guess because it's so
Maybe the
loose sand and potentially very treacherous. If you were on a bike, like you lose control, it's not good.
Yeah.
Although if you're in a car and you go off the edge, that's not
Also
good either.
Not that good.
Nope. Some of this dust off the window. There's not much on there, but just enough. Yeah, it really is. It's nice that I was on the cliffside, now you're on the cliffside. Like, I got views, you get views. Tell you, that wind catches me every once in a while.
It's chilly on
Yeah, it
your ears.
goes right through to your core. It says it's 55 out. That wind chill's got to be 40s, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful pass. That is cold.
Yep.
It's like a little vista tennis spot. Wow. What's crazy is when you look out and you just see like there's like trails everywhere.
Right?
There's so many like mountain passes and forest roads that you can do. It's incredible. Endless opportunities to explore here. We'll use gearing.
Sounds good.
Because I don't want to lose brakes.
No.
Which I could see on a bike would be tough because you're skidding. You know, they don't have ABS or anything, or a lot of them don't. Although a lot of these modern, I know like the BMW adventure bikes and stuff, they now have like traction control based on what terrain you're on, ABS, like they're pretty trick. I'm sure like hardcore riders are like, I don't want any of that stuff, but I think it'd be, I don't know, I think it'd be beneficial in some scenarios, right?
Yeah.
It looks like we make a hard right or just a casual
Soft
right.
right.
Not suitable for passenger cars. Well, yeah. Yep. Go this way. Cool.
The trail to Pioneers Pass started easy. Smooth forest roads and open views. But like most things, it didn't stay that way for long. The road got tighter, steeper, and rockier. We had to pick our lines carefully, and there were a few moments that had the adrenaline pumping. Danielle and I kept things light, chatting as we crawled through the tough sections, but this trail definitely made us work for it. It's the kind of challenge you come out here for. Fun, unpredictable, and rewarding.
This is 100% the trail portion.
This is definitely the trail portion. I was going to say, you might want to get rid of that tee. That's going to be...
It's tight.
Yep. Are you wearing it?
Oh, that's okay. I am, but yes.
I think I might go 4 low just so we aren't riding the brakes.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
I'd like to preserve my brakes. With the re-gear, first gear low is like super low. Could probably go up to second. Pinstripe run. 20-degree tilt sideways. You okay?
Yep.
Just tilty?
Just a little tilted.
You should have felt it on the downside. I get real nervous when we tilt towards the cliff side. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is real tight here.
Kind of have like a hole on the
Oh, there's a big boulder on this side too. I know.
Girls off.
Desert pinstriping back there.
Mm-hmm.
Fun trail section. I think the high-speed compression adjustment made a nice adjustment.
Yeah,
Don't you feel like?
I do actually.
Yeah. I mean, granted, we're not like going fast, but I think so.
Dip and a rock on the right.
Yep. Like, as long as you had like 33s and some decent traction tires, you'd be fine on this. I wouldn't want to do this when it was wet.
No.
And 4-wheel low is not necessary, but helpful for just gearing and not wearing your brakes down. If you're going uphill, it'd probably be a little bit easier in some ways,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like braking.
Yes, agreed. I mean, again, we are technically doing this backwards.
Are we?
Yep.
on a bike going the other direction, that this would actually be very tough because it's kind of loose, and like all the little off-camber pieces would be tough on a bike.
To try and climb.
Yeah. Downhill, I mean, it would still be tough though because you got to brake the whole way, you know?
It'll drop on your passenger.
Yep. We're gonna go first gear low here because this has got a lot of rocks in it.
Like the driver drop.
Both sides. We're gonna walk to right side and then we're gonna transfer over. Cool section, fun. Let's see what we got over here. It's super off camber. So we're gonna ride somewhat to the right, but it makes me nervous. Big, huge divot. Let's see if the bumper hits. I think both of our least favorite thing is off camber.
Yes. I'll clamber near a cliff.
Definitely a little nerve-wracking. First gear low's a little too low on that. I would say, when I was saying earlier, stock vehicle with 33s, you're probably going to hit your bumpers, would be my guess, depending on the vehicle. Like a Wrangler, you'd probably be fine because of the approach and departure angles, but I think like a Tacoma or something, with especially the big overhang in the back, I think you're going to bump a bunch.
Interesting kind of chasm on my side.
Yeah. Don't love off-camber stuff. Oh man, come on up, tire. Well, I hope it doesn't get much more off camera than that, D.
What was that? I didn't even look.
22 degrees.
Okay.
That's my comfort level with the rooftop tent, to be honest. I'm sure it's probably fine. I don't feel comfortable with it. Looks like the water has eroded this pretty aggressively
well.
too.
Like a rock garden.
Yep. What's that?
You ran over that cacti.
Oh. Was it a...
It was not a teddy bear. That makes you feel better.
It does. One nice thing about a vehicle with KDSS, you know, when you put it in four-wheel low, obviously we have the button, but it allows you to articulate right through that like nothing.
What a fun section.
That was a cool section. A little sketchy on that one washed out area.
Yeah.
Pushing the limits of what I'm comfortable with. I find ever since we did the rooftop tent, it just makes off-camera stuff feel that much more sketchy, you know?
Agreed.
But I will say, this suspension makes me more confident than the old one. The old one just seemed very...
That jerky up and down
Yeah, it seemed like it
was
really...
like...
Yeah, it always felt like it was trying to buck you over.
Correct.
Which, when you're sideways, you're like, oh,
Don't wanna be bucked.
Please don't buck me. Like, I already feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Agreed.
It's like when you're close to an edge and your brother pushes you. It just does the little jerk. You're like, no, no, no.
Well, I think overall it just feels more planted, and then when you are off camber or tilted in some way, that planted just is more confidence inducing.
100% agree. That's a great way to put it. Something dung up here. That cow up on this train.
Yeah, it does look like cow.
It does look like cow. It's a little too big for bear.
Yeah, that's cow.
We'll drop down the first gear just so we can control the speed better. And I think I'm actually going to ride this left side and try not to make the washouts worse for people. All about line choice. I do love the sound of that Magnaflow exhaust. When you're in low, it's like, oh, you just hear that V8 just crumbling. Say four-wheel high is probably recommended here without a doubt. Four-wheel low is probably a good idea, you know? Oh man, I hate crossing metal grates, man. Looks like people have stacked a lot of rocks, so we're gonna go like here.
Just don't want to hit the edge of them.
Exactly. During a flood time.
No.
Coming down off the shelf road, the landscape changed once again, leading us into a dry riverbed nestled within a canyon. This section of the trail felt otherworldly. Towering canyon walls on either side, the crunch of gravel under the tires, and the echoes of our rig reverberating through the narrow pass. It was a reminder of just how varied and unpredictable Pioneer's Pass can be. The terrain here was manageable, but the sheer beauty of the canyon demanded we slow down and savor the moment. Every turn brought something new to marvel at, a hidden gem tucked away from the world.
It's different.
Wow. Obviously this all gets flooded. It's all got that like
It's like
silty...
riding the road and just like scared.
Okay, buddy. You can just... Look at these cacti on the side, or whatever those are.
Those bloom in the spring. Those are a flower.
Really?
This is very neat.
This is beautiful. Go over this rock here.
I love this plant. I don't know what he is, but I like him.
Yeah. You know what those remind me of is those lamb's ears
They
almost.
also remind me of lamb's ear,
I mean, maybe they're here.
but they're not because they don't have the fuzz on it.
Well, what a cool trail that section was.
Like just riding the canyon here.
Yeah. Little off-camber drop on your side. 10 degrees feels like nothing after that crazy washout section up there. Yeah, I don't know how you would do this though if there was water.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, you'd have to turn back around. Which,
They'd probably have that gate closed though.
yeah, you're right. Wonder what they use for a scouting vehicle.
It's a fun question.
You know, most of those like Ranger vehicles and stuff are like just F-150s with some nice tires. Which I guess you could get to. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can get that through there. I've never drove a big truck on terrain like that before. There's a massive hole in the side of the like cave over there, like a bear's den.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Not that I would go check it out, but it was cool looking.
You can definitely tell like ATV has driven down there,
Yeah.
but you can also see tons of different type of animal prints.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like they all use it as a pass through.
Yeah, it's like a animal highway, right?
Yeah.
It's soft, it's easy to walk on, and it's just a nice direct route. I think I can probably turn off four-wheel though, don't you?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, isn't this just special? This terrain is like this like soft, silty rock. So it's not like sand, it's like a
Like tiny pea gravel.
exactly.
What is this bush? That these beautiful flowers on
I
it.
know, it's all white and beautiful. It's all blooming, probably obviously because the water comes through here. Yeah, it's a off-camber section here. This is not going to feel the greatest for me. Only 14 degrees.
Nothing.
Oh, that 120 section did not feel great.
This is so
What's that?
It's a creepy house.
Oh, I didn't even see that portion.
Kind of looks like an abandoned ranch, to be honest.
Oh, narrow. These are a cool section. Cowsy.
Oh, baby cow.
You will definitely pinstripe your vehicle on this section. Probably should have closed the windows.
Are you getting prickers?
There's all kinds of little
Leaves and stuff.
leaves and whatnot getting inside the vehicle. Oh, well, alrighty then. I don't know what that looked like on camera, but that felt sketchy, didn't it?
You maxed out at a 17-degree grade up.
Yeah, that felt sketchy. What was it sideways?
Not bad, like 8.
Oh, okay. It felt way worse. Probably because you're up and over.
Yeah.
Put that center diff lock back on.
After completing the shelf road on Pioneers Pass and completing the dry riverbed, we emerged back out onto some more open trails. It felt like the perfect time to pause and recharge. We parked in a quiet clearing, surrounded by rugged desert terrain, and took a much-needed break. There's something special about moments like this. Getting out, stretching, having a snack, and simply just enjoying the surroundings. We snapped a few photos to remember the stop, took a moment to reflect on how far we'd come. Out here, even the smallest breaks feel like part of the adventure.
All right, and we're back after a little lunch break, well, snack break, and leg stretch. Onward on the Pioneer Pass. So far, absolutely epic.
I love it.
Absolutely love it. The recreation area back there, like if you didn't want to do the hard trail and you just wanted to go camp coming from the other direction,
Yes.
it was literally just a smooth road, which was great.
I feel better now that we had a snack.
Yeah, me too. I was getting hungry. I mean, it is 1:52 it says. I don't know why that thing says we're gonna arrive in
For 6 minutes?
Yeah, 6 to 8 minutes or something. I don't know about that.
Not arriving in 6 minutes. That's a cool trail. Nicely graded.
The one down there, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was walking with the camera earlier. I saw that. actually help, but I always feel like I try to like tread lightly, you know what I mean? Like if I see that there's like a big water ditch or other people have rutted it out, I try to straddle the ruts instead of just digging the ruts deeper. Especially if it's wet out.
No reason to make it impassable for them.
Yeah, I want everybody to enjoy it.
This side is almost like grassy desert.
Yeah, it's a whole different like ecosystem. It's wild. Impressive downshift into the second there. I mean, I selected it, but it was like now.
It's like, all right.
Riding these rocks over here. Ding, 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 ding. All right, well, actually, we'll go to first. Just make it smoother. It's too slow. Snail's pace.
You really need that 1.5.
What's that?
You really do need that 1.5.
Yeah. It's nice in some scenarios, though, to have that nice low crawl. I noticed when we re-geared to the 456, it made the crawl ratio so much better.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, and that's like, you know, like you buy a Rubicon that comes with, I think a lot of the new ones come with a 456 gear from the factory now. Because you're going to be running the 33, you know, 35-ish.
Right.
48's probably a little bit better for that looks like bear bar there. That was, it was underneath our vehicle. It was like smaller clumps.
Yep.
I wonder what they eat out there.
They eat the same thing. Nuts, seeds, berries.
Yeah.
All those juniper bushes we passed, those all have berries. All these flowers have berries. In the summer, like springtime and summer, this is all flowers.
And there's so much dung on this side. This has got to be all cattle over here. Maybe it was cattle over there too. It just wasn't a large dropping.
Yeah, that's all
These are-
cattle.
Yeah, it's all cattle here.
Cattle have to love this side of the mountain with all this grass and hay.
Yeah. I saw them eating the prickly pears the other day. I don't know if they actually were eating it.
I think they do because prickly pears have a lot of juice in them.
Huh.
I gotta look it up because I feel like,
They just have really strong tongue or something, I guess.
yeah.
I know they have like 3 stomachs, right? Like they really, really chew and grind on the stuff, and then it has like a triple digestive process. But you were gonna say you were gonna research it or something?
Yeah, I gotta research it. I gotta research this prickly pear thing.
Yeah, because when we were at that, we were in, was that Prescott National Forest? We were doing that old vine route, and that's when I first saw it, and I was like, wait a minute, are they eating the cactus? I mean, something's gotta eat the cactus, right?
I think something does. And you gotta wonder where they get their water source, and that's probably one of the sources.
Sure. There's like a tractor over here.
I saw that. There's the roof of it, but
Yeah, I hope it's not in the middle of this trail, because that's what it kind of looks like.
I guess we'll find out, huh?
No, it's
That's barely pulled over. Looks like it's been there for a little while.
You'd think so, but that's like all those trails that we saw is from that track device, so.
It's just out here clearing things.
Yeah. Or anytime they get heavy rain, maybe they grade it.
That makes sense.
I mean, the device doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to do the job. As is most farm equipment, right? I mean, it's pretty for a little while, but. Yeah, this thing feels so much better. That
After finishing Pioneers Pass, we looked ahead on the Garmin Tread XL and picked an Overlander spot, which ended up being one of the best campsites on the trip. A huge flat area with plenty of space for everyone to spread out and just enjoy the evening. The views were unreal, the weather was perfect, and even had time to offload some footage and just relax. It was one of those nights where everything just felt right. And that's another trail in the books. Pioneers Pass didn't disappoint. It challenged us, surprised us, and gave us a few moments we won't forget. Thanks for tagging along on this adventure. If you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We've got plenty more trails to explore, and we'd love to have you along with us for the ride. Till next time, stay safe, stay adventurous, and keep hitting the trails.